Good evening and welcome to Salford Weekly from a very cold Salford. I'm Beth Whiteman.
And I'm Drew Bleed. And yeah, it is a little bit chilly, isn't it?
It is very
You might
cold.
have noticed we are broadcasting from a slightly different location than usual.
We're starting a trend, aren't we? I think we should do this every week.
Yeah, I'm liking it.
I
Now,
love it.
we are live here from the Media City Light Waves Festival 2022, and look how incredible it is.
It is incredible, it really is.
So nice.
The festival is brought by Quays Culture and aims to entertain with lights and all of the light technology and creativity that the festival brings.
And as always, it's absolutely free to attend. You can check out all of these beautiful lights over the next 4 days. They're here to entertain you, and come down and check out what is going on.
There is a lot to look at, to be fair. The camera doesn't even do it justice. There's so much more.
We had a little walk around earlier, didn't we? I saw that there's this giant metal bird, right? I'm not sure why it's breathing fire, but it squawks.
It is. It's very, what's the word, like...
iconic.
Iconic. It's not the word I was going for.
We'll go with
What's
that.
your favourite bit of it so far?
I think it's the puffy flames.
The puffy flames.
That's all we can hear right now.
And with it being the 1st of December and obviously the start of Advent, there's been new information released about the differences and changes in religious beliefs. Grace Hutchison looks at how this might affect Advent in years to come.
It's Christmas! Advent is finally here and our annual countdown has begun. Over the last 40 years, there has been a significant decrease in people who identify as Christians, according to the census. Has this changed the way we celebrate Advent? Advent is traditionally a Christian season of waiting and preparing for the Nativity of Christ and the lead up to Christmas. But a report from the National Centre for Social Research shows that in 2008, only 50% of respondents claimed to be a part of the Christianity faith, and by 2018 it had dropped down to only 36%. And though many of us go out and buy an Advent calendar for the beginning of December, are we celebrating a Christian holiday, or is it just an excuse to eat chocolate in the morning? So I went out and spoke to some members of the public to talk about what Advent means to them. Do you have an Advent calendar for this year? Or are you still going to get one?
No, we don't. Actually, it's not very popular. So we still have the calendars which we give like a gift, but it's like this paper calendar.
Oh, okay.
No chocolates.
No chocolate at all? That doesn't seem very fair.
the healthy calendar.
First thing that pops into your head when I say Advent.
Chocolate.
Chocolate. Yeah, chocolate. Funny shaped chocolate.
Yes.
Shaped chocolate.
Overpriced chocolate. not every time. Sometimes not chocolate. You know, sometimes just fun December happenings.
Well, my girlfriend's Swedish and they do Advent differently, so they like candles and they do other stuff as well. And I'm trying to remember now. So they have certain things that they put out, like decorations. They light certain candles. So you have like 4 candles that represent 4 different weekends of Advent, so it's just a little bit different. So we do it slightly different in our house.
After my little brother left primary school, that was never a thing. We just kind of fell away with it, and now Christmas is pretty much just more of the materialist angle of Christmas.
Yeah.
That's very much it. So yeah, that's what I'd say.
Fair enough. Do you guys have Advent calendars at home? Have you had your first Advent calendar chocolate?
I forgot to do it today, but I do have one.
Yes, I'm on the hunt. I'm going to get one today, and yeah, I have had it before. The latest one is my parents gave me one on the 10th, which was a great day on the 10th to eat 10 in a row.
Yeah, actually.
So I've got to make up for this now. Like,
I totally agree with that, yeah. Well, I personally always make sure I've got an Advent calendar for the 1st of December. But then again, I am a big advocate for chocolate in the morning. I've already had my first one this today. Anyway, what do you guys think back in the studio? How do you celebrate Advent?
Thanks very much, Grace.
Oh,
what a great
little bit
package.
out of breath.
We have just ran.
That's quite speedy, that,
We
isn't
have
it?
ran.
Oh, blimey. Right, now then, it is time for Beth. I've got no mic.
You've got no
No one
mic.
can hear
Do you want
me.
me to introduce
Go
it?
on, you do it.
Now then, it's time for Beth versus Drew.
I don't know what's
Can
going
we
on this
do Beth
week.
versus Drew?
I've
For
got
this-
no mic.
Get that mic on, I'll introduce it.
Let's have a look at this.
This week, as the Christmas sales start to hit the shelves, we thought we'd have our very own go at guessing the prices of the following items after their discounts have been added. Did you get that, Drew? Do you understand the challenge?
Tell me what's going on, please.
We are guessing the prices of the items on the sofa.
Right.
I'm guessing.
It's not on.
It's not on.
We love technology. Right, the items are the prices on the sofa.
Yeah, that's exactly what we're doing. Do we need to repeat it? Let's go back
Okay,
up. Let's repeat it.
Okay, go on.
Repeat it. Right, this week, as the Christmas sales start to hit the shelves, we thought we'd have our very own go at guessing the prices of the following items after their discounts have been added.
Right, I've got it.
Do you
this
get that
time.
now? You've
Can
got
everybody
it.
hear me this time? Right, okay. It's not on. No, I'm going to have a break. I'll tell you what, is there another VT that we can play?
Let's roll a VT. let's bring on Scarlett's VT.
Here in the northern city of Salford, these are scenes that everyone is used to seeing.
so dead.
Cars,
I
buses,
didn't even...
bikes, people, and even trams seemingly everywhere you look. As an industrial town, it's not uncommon to see back-to-back houses, workshops and lorries, leaving us to wonder, is there any room for nature? Well, we're here to show how that special bit of green works to break through. With a population of over 260,000, Salford is home to many men, women and children. But where, might you ask, can they go to get that vital slice of nature? Well, look no further, as in the middle of the city is this place, Buell Hill Park. Covering 86 acres, this park is the largest public park in Salford, as well as being the second oldest at the grand age of 120. It hosts social events like car boot sales, as well as having tennis courts, a community cafe and kids play equipment to keep people active and connected. It also has a gym, of sorts. Another interesting element of the park is its sensory garden, created in 1963 for the visually impaired. It's currently in restoration by a group of volunteers who see the potential of the garden for locals. Sensory gardens feature bright and aromatic plants for everyone to enjoy, engaging with a wide range of senses. This not only makes them accessible, but therapeutic for many of the garden's visitors. We can all learn how to get in touch with all our senses while out in nature, even if it's in the middle of the city. How can the man-made be made nature? The sound of rain and leaves in the trees. Maybe some birds if you're lucky. That feeling of all the different textures, wood, metal, plants, flowers that seem to pop up to bring a bit of colour into the streets, aromatic plants and the smell of rain clouds, plants that break through to show their face through concrete and brickwork, clockwork transport, bold and sleek, ever moving and taking people where they want to be. Neat rows of houses and street lamps lining the roads, the city working together as a network, as nature, to create the world we live in. Think about how you can find these hidden senses in your local area and engage with the spaces around you to find inspiration from nature in the middle of a city.
Thanks, Scarlett. It was so nice to speak to her last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was nice. We love our VTs, but you can't beat having Scarlett here
in person.
Can you? Now then, it is
time
now. For Beth versus
technical errors are over.
Oh, we love live telly. Oh, we do. Now, you've already been explained what's going on. We're going to try and guess what the prices
are after the discount.
After the discount, okay. So it's going to be on the screen behind us, I think.
Would hope so.
It's going to be on the screen behind us.
Yes.
There is.
What is that?
Like a light up
penguin.
Okay, and we've got to work out how much that has been discounted
after the discount.
What's the discount?
No, you guessed the discount price. Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So I'm gonna have to figure out how much I thought it would be without the discount.
Right.
So I will be paying for that.
Okay, I've got my answer.
Are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
I've gone with £21.29.
£21 after a discount. I've gone with 15.
Very pricey.
What is the answer?
Yes! You were pretty spot on there.
Pretty close that.
I like it. Okay, so 1 to Beth.
1-0 to me.
1-0 to Beth.
1-0, yeah.
And we got our second item.
What is that?
That's David Jason. And that must be his...
It's a book.
His book.
Yeah.
His biography.
Okay.
So it's the millionth copy best-selling author. but how much is the book?
But who is he?
It's David Jason.
I don't know who
Have
that
you never
is,
seen
no.
Only Fools and
I have
Horses?
no idea who that is.
That's very disappointing. You need some educating after Salford Weekly this week.
I do. Ready?
Here we go.
Go.
£4.99.
£6.99.
How much is it?
£11.
After the discount.
How stingy that is.
Popular is David Jason. Popular. Right. Here we go. That's 2 to you because you've been the closest. I've got one of those. I've got one of those.
So you're at an advantage.
But ooh, how much was it after the discount?
I don't
Depends
know
how
how
good
much
of a
toothbrushes
discount it
are.
is. I've got my answer. Yeah.
What?
£50. £50.
Oh no, we've got some crisps
How much
on.
was
What's the
it?
answer?
£70.
£70.
I knew they were pretty pricey. I had a bit of an advantage
I
on
want to
that.
know how much it was before the discount then.
Probably a lot
Probably
more
a
than
lot.
that. Yeah.
Right, Chris. Oh, what
big
a
box of
choice.
crisps.
What a Christmas present.
And socks.
I'd
You
be
get
happy with
socks.
that.
Right, I'm going to put in
Okay. Oh, I don't know.
that. Okay. Let's see.
I don't know.
Pipers as well. Have you ever had a Pipers crisp?
I have. I
Other
love
brands
them.
available?
Other brands available.
Other
You
brands
ready?
are available.
3, 2, 1.
£11.
Oh, quite similar.
Yeah.
£22.
For
Well,
6
how many
packs
do
of
you
crisps
get?
and a pair of
Oh, it's an
socks.
advent calendar.
I
didn't know it was an
that's
advent
fair
calendar.
enough. Yeah. Okay. Right.
Is that it?
One more. This is the
one more.
tiebreaker.
Okay.
So whoever's closest
Tiebreaker.
wins.
What's the
It's 2-2
score
at the
so far?
moment.
2-2.
2-2 at the moment. A flashlight hat.
Oh, I bet my dad would love that.
That's quite stylish.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, nice colour
for
as
the
well.
late night gardening.
Right, after the discount.
After the discount, I might have to get my dad one of them for Christmas.
Yeah, I think get it on your Christmas
Yeah.
list. He'd love that.
Right.
Have you got an answer?
Yeah.
£8.
14.
How much? This is the tiebreaker.
Oh.
Here we go. 12.
Yes! Yes! Yes,
Yes,
wait, yes,
yeah.
that's me! Oh my gosh. You'll have
Wow.
to try and win the quiz.
You really
but
are
I
good
win
at the
again.
best
I
versus
am.
Drews.
I am.
You really are good at the best versus Drew. Well, a few of those I might be putting on my Christmas list this year.
I think that hat.
It's
I
certainly
reckon
get
you'd
me into
suit
the
that
festive
hat,
spirit. You
actually.
think? It's good, you know, when you're going around in the dark. 'Cause it is getting darker.
Late night gardening, yeah.
That's right, do some late night gardening. Maybe some gloves, glow-in-the-dark gloves to go down with that as well. Now, we are coming up to that point in the show. It's time for our weekly quiz. And who doesn't love a Salford Weekly quiz? I'm just going to make some space here.
I know,
for
we've got
Faith,
the big
who is
drum
getting back
roll.
on the
It's
show.
Faith Tudor!
She has
You're
returned,
sat
so
on my
I'm
mic
sat
pack.
on your mic pack. There
Oh,
we go.
romances.
Right,
Welcome
you
back.
ready for the
Thank you, have you
quiz?
missed me?
I know,
We
right?
have.
Sort of point that out, I've not been here for 2 weeks.
It's so good to have you back.
Thank you. I thought I'd show my face.
Back
Yeah.
and
We've only got
better
2
than
more
ever.
episodes left
Oh,
as well.
exactly, so
No,
we're
I've
going to have to have a good quiz today. I think
Well,
so.
I hope so. I like to think that I come up with good questions. Yeah, there
Okay,
we go.
right, let's get your first
So
question.
let's go for the first question. Oh, I'm actually debating where I can start here.
Ooh.
Okay, let's start with the World Cup. So,
Yep.
I don't Oh, okay, that answers my
You've
question.
been following it?
No.
No.
Have you not been following it at all? Okay,
No.
well, of these World Cup countries, I'm assuming because you've not watched it, you've not watched any of the bit where they sing their national anthem.
No, can't say
So,
I have.
which one of these has the longest national anthem? Is it Australia, France, Senegal, or Uruguay?
Ooh. I'm
bold.
going to go with...
This is in terms of duration as well.
Oh, I've picked one I can't spell as well.
Why would you do that?
Oh, my handwriting.
This is
My
when he
hands
says
are
he can't
cold
spell
from the
France.
outside bit. Ready?
Go on.
France. I've gone with Uruguay.
Oh, Drew, you've won.
Have I?
And you spelt it right as
Yeah,
well.
bonus point.
Double win.
Bring it on.
It is actually Uruguay. I think Greece has got the longest in terms of stanzas, though.
Oh, okay.
This is pointless facts to fill my head with.
I'm loving these.
I know, I like to impart them with you every week. So on the topic of football,
Yeah.
so the starting 11 for England the other day, you look confused. when I
Yeah,
said
we're
that.
just like smiling with.
Okay, well,
Celebrate,
all the
boys.
England goals were scored by players from Manchester teams, in case you didn't notice, on
Okay.
Tuesday. But what percent of the starting 11 actually play for either Manchester City or Manchester United?
Okay.
As a
Right.
numbers question, so both of you look frightened.
I'm going to go with that.
I don't know if I explained that well either.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I put a pound sign.
He's still back in the buffer.
This show is rotting our brain this week. It's
I'm
so
so
struggle.
confused.
40%. You've gone with 5%.
No, 5 people.
I went with percentage.
Oh, do you know what?
What is your answer?
I
Is
actually
it
have a
percentage
feeling
or
it was
people?
meant to be a percentage, but I
I've
think
gone-
Beth is actually right because I'm fairly sure it's 6 out of the
Yes.
11.
So what percentage?
It was 54.5.
Oh, okay. Well,
I win that
we'll let
then.
you off.
I
We'll let
win
you off.
that.
I'm reluctantly giving that one.
Okay.
Alright.
Sorry.
There you go.
Right.
It's
Spotify
one
Wrapped as
one
well.
all now.
It's 1-1.
Yeah, it's
Christ.
1-1.
Getting good at the quiz.
So, Spotify Wrapped.
Oh, your Spotify.
I
Wrapped
don't
was
want to know
interesting.
what yours is, but I have a feeling I know what
Yeah,
it is.
you know what
So
it is.
my minutes were 50,000, which I feel like is quite concerning. But how many actually minutes are there in a year?
Minutes in a year.
Yeah, another numbers question.
Oh my God.
I know the answer. I know
Christ.
the answer.
She's a
Can
woman
I just do
possessed.
some quick maths?
If you want. Don't know how long we've got left of the show, and I don't know how good you are at
I
maths.
know the answer. I'm so excited.
Oh no.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, I think I do. If this is wrong,
If
that's
this is
gonna be
wrong,
really
I'm gonna
bad.
laugh.
I got 80,000, I think, for my Spotify.
I've gone with
How much of that was Taylor Swift?
40,000, 41,000 minutes.
What are you doing? My highest was about
41,000 minutes.
my highest was 3,000. No, 2,000.
40. Wow.
She's actually got it bang on.
25,600.
I've gone with a million.
That is the best numbers question I've ever given
There's a
you.
song and I like to learn the song once.
It was either going to be like 10 billion minutes or the correct answer with that. So
500,000 minutes doesn't seem very long, does it?
no, it doesn't really.
I really thought it would have been.
Considering that a big proportion of that has been spent listening to Taylor
It
Swift.
has.
I don't get it because my highest was 2,000 on one artist.
41,000 was mine for Taylor Swift, and then I got like 82,000 for something for the whole
Let's
thing.
work out how many days that is. Wow.
Well, that's soured the mood a bit. Let's crack on. So, this is a bit cheeky as well because it didn't happen this week, but I haven't been here for 2 weeks, so I'm going to clarify. So, the Netflix show Wednesday.
Yes.
Either of you watched it?
No, but I've had
No.
it.
I've heard it's
So
good.
it's actually tied another Netflix show for. Let me get this right. The most hours watched of an English-speaking show.
Oh.
Yeah, which is about 300 million in 1 week.
Wow.
So, but what show did it tie? Is it Stranger Things, Love Is Blind, Sex Education, or The Crown?
Ooh.
Gosh, I don't know.
I like reading Drew's answers because I can sort of see it from this angle.
You get a sneak peek.
I do.
Whether I'm right or wrong.
Interesting.
I've gone with the obvious answer.
Oh.
Stranger Things.
Well, you both done it.
Is
It
it
was
correct?
Stranger Things.
It
Stranger
was,
Things?
yes. What's
It was.
Nice.
2-1.
Oh, so hang on. 3-2 will be the score now.
3-2.
Oh.
Which,
Well,
You
I
get
can
me
give
there.
you one more question.
go on, one more
Go on.
question.
So, tiramisu.
Ooh, I like
Yeah,
it.
everyone likes some tiramisu. I found this out the other day. What decade was it first, on record? It never been heard of until this decade.
Okay.
Oh,
Go on.
No,
Is
not
it an
another
Italian
number.
dessert?
It
Says
is,
indeed.
yeah.
Ooh.
One of Italy's finest exports.
I like some tiramisu. I'm going to say the.
Can be any decade.
I'm thinking, yeah,
Are
but
we
mine.
ready?
Okay.
Oh.
Drew's ready.
Oh, have you put a year?
I put a year. What decades? Gone with 1830.
It's actually the 1960s,
The 1960s.
Never been. No, the recipe hadn't been recorded anywhere.
But
until
you
the
were
1960s.
closest.
I was closest.
So which means you get the point.
Even though it was
Which
massively
means
out.
you win.
That means
Beth
I
versus
win.
Drew
And
the
the
quiz.
quiz, yes. Oh, love
dear
it.
me.
Drew's about to storm off.
I'm-
He's going to rip his mic out and leave.
I'm going to go
now.
back down to the Lightweights
Go back to
Festival.
the
I think.
Lightweights.
Go back
See
to
what's
the
going
fire.
on.
Christ.
Have you taken a little trip down to the Lightweights Festival?
Do you know what? I saw it on the way in. I've actually not been in uni that much recently,
No,
so it was a
okay.
bit. I didn't know it was happening this week. I didn't realise.
Yeah,
So
no,
it is
it's
very
a pretty
good.
impressive place.
Is that where's the big globe that they normally have? Is that not there?
It's not
It's
there
not
this
there
year,
this
but it
year.
might be. But no, thank you for joining us.
That's all right.
Faith, so good to have you with us.
That's it for this week's Salford Weekly. If you want to stay up to date or even get in contact with us, keep up with the conversation by searching Salford Weekly on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok.
And don't miss our show in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks time for
on
the finale.
Thursday, 6 p.m. We give you the latest on Salford. That is all from me.
And me. Bye.
Bye.